Here I have my Saito FA-40 open rocker engine. Those of you that have followed the few videos I've put together on this understand or know the issues I was having with the original carb that came with this engine. The carb that I've got on this engine now is actually off of one of my Saito FA-45 engines. But I had a viewer and a person I consider a friend from the land down under in Melbourne, Australia, that offered to sell me this, which is a needle valve assembly for an FA-30 MKII engine, which is basically, it looks just like a carb body. But let me open this up for the first time. It has the things that I think I need to actually put this carb back on my other 45 engine and put this carb on this engine. And those things are an externally threaded needle valve assembly, just like this. I mean, it looks identical. The only thing I see that this does not have, so it doesn't have the O-ring. So here's the carb that came with my engine initially, or this engine originally, and I don't think that this O-ring is going to fit. Yeah, maybe it will. I'm going to shove it in there and try, but what I need to do here is I need to take the guts out of this guy, which is that, and this screw. Now that carb is no more. Now in theory, we hope that this will just fit in here and work. So, it's the first time I've done this, as you saw, so we'll see if I can actually make this work here. Now, a piece of fuel tubing. This again now. Well, I can definitely adjust it so that I can completely close off any airflow with this being closed, because I think it's coming in complete contact with that needle there, or that opening. With the throttle fully closed and this set, I can just, and this closed, this set, I can just barely still feel or hear air flowing through there. So I think this is probably a good initial setting. Now let's see what we need to do to see if that O-ring is going to be the right size. So let me take this carb off of here. Now if you notice, this carb is taller. The original carb that was on it was taller, so this mounting lug would actually fit right on this lug on the back of the back plate. Since this carb is shorter and this carb is shorter, I had to put a little nut here as a spacer. I still get decent thread engagement. I just really kind of need to find a little bit longer screw. This one is also retained up here. Take that out, and I can take that off. Now I had wrapped some Teflon tape around this just to help seal it in case it wasn't a good fit. I'll leave that on for now. Hopefully I won't need it, but you never know. So that's in place. Just kind of I'll line this thing up and see if it's going to want to grab it there again. Otherwise I may just have to go to the hobby store and grab a longer screw. It's held in place there. Okay, so New carb is installed. There's my throw that I've got, full throttle, closed. So that looks good. Seems to mount up well. I guess the next thing to do is take this baby out and see if it'll run, so let's go and do that. that's the first run with this new FA-30 Mark II carb on it, and it runs horrible. The bottom line is it runs much worse than it did with my FA-45 carb on it. Now obviously the difference is that the guts, or this barrel, has probably got a smaller diameter than the 45 carb. And this theoretically should be about the right size for this engine, but as you can see, I'm not even able to get it near 7,500 RPM tops, whereas at least with the FA-45 carb I was able to get it 78, 79 maybe, and it sounded better doing it. Granted, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time trying to tweak it here, but I just wanted to see if it would run. And it does, but it runs like crap. So unfortunately, it looks like this money spent on this carb was all for nothing. Thus far, this is Omega 5% fuel with castor added. My same 11.6 master air screw wood prop that I've always been using, the same glow plug, the OSF plug. Nothing else has changed. Carb has changed, and anyway, somewhat disappointing. I don't know if I'm going to keep messing with this thing or not. It's really just kind of irritating me now, so it is what it is. So hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching.